It's 8-bit, you little shit. That's right, punk. Just rage and quit. I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. It's 8-bit, you little shit. That's right, punk. Just rage and quit. I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. The Nintendo Wii. Revolutionary for its time in the late 2000s, often cited for its use of virtual reality concepts. The second time that Nintendo would try such a thing after the very successful portable console, the Virtual Boy, also known for its revolutionary motion capture technology. Whatever the hell motion capture even means, I don't know. The Wii was definitely a well-respected and well-liked console at the time, but looking back many years later, this console sucks fucking shit. First of all, the game controller, the Wiimote as they call it. I mean, what is this, a television? I mean, look at the console. It don't even look like no television. No, this ain't no Nintendo Switch. This looks more like a fucking CD player. Well, lucky for them, I still listen to CDs. And then there's this other bullshit right here. The nunchuck? The nunchuck. Like, what was this? Is this some Ninja Turtles kind of shit? Is Michelangelo gonna come out and play me some Nintendo Wii? I ain't fucking think so. But most importantly, right, Nintendo Wii, they ain't got no games. I mean, what kind of games they got on this console anyway? Zelda, Twilight Princess? Yeah, I really want to be reminded of the Twilight games. Yeah, that was a good job, crossing over that and something good with Zelda. Game itself, really good, pretty damn good actually. But, you know, I mean, aside from the title, which is a little bit misleading, you know, it made me think it was something else. As far as Zelda games go, it's not the best one. You know, that's obviously a link to my past. This one, you know, it's alright. It's nice. It's fine. It's just not as good as Majora's Mask. Madden 07. Now that is a good ass game right there. Madden 07. You know, that's a game where you actually feel like you're a real life football player. You feel like you're in the action. It really makes you feel like you're Batman. You're running out there, you can see sweat dripping down the football players. It's very realistic, it has great graphics, and therefore, that makes it a good game. Rock Band, all right, now this is a game I remember a lot of people hyping up back then. Rock Band, you know, it was one of those games where you get one of the video game controllers that looks like a guitar or whatever. This was a really good game. I remember a lot of people saying that they liked it because it had fucking Hannah Montana. I don't know. I don't really remember this game all that well, but you know, apparently a lot of people like it, so I mean, I guess that's good for something, right? You know, I was kind of past the point of Rock Band. I feel like I was a little bit late to the party on that one. But I mean, hey, you know, people like it, people like it. Smash Brothers Brawl. All right, now this is gonna be a bit of a hot take, a little bit of a hot take here, but when it comes to Smash Bros, I gotta say, you know, Brawl, better than Melee. Great game, great fighting game, great Nintendo game. It does fail in the department that it doesn't have a lot of the classic characters. You know, you ain't got Minecraft Steve, you ain't got Sans Undertale. You ain't got some of the classic characters, you know, you have to wait a little bit for that, but still, Brawl, good-ass game. That brings us to Metroid Prime 3. Now, this is one of the Metroid Prime games that everybody loves, man. This is a good space shooter game. I know they tried importing this kind of shit over in the DS, like the 3DS and the 2DS, and I know in my video I complained about that being a Halo clone, and while this is kind of a Halo clone, this still feels like an upgrade to the classic Metroid games, so therefore I feel like this is also a really good classic game for the console. Resident Evil 4. This game technically doesn't even count as a Wii exclusive because it isn't, but I mean, you know, it's still a good one. You know, it's alright. It's fine. You know, I mean, if you like the Resident Evil games, I don't really know much about these. It's not as funny as the Resident Evil 4 movie. That was a lot funnier than this game, so I guess maybe that's the problem. I feel like I was expecting a little too much, because I was expecting to watch some truly terrible shit in video game form and laugh my ass off, but I mean, what you gonna do? And then there's Super Mario Galaxy. Just like Zelda Twilight Princess, everybody says that this is a classic and beloved game when people think of the Wii. This is a great game, and you know what? They're absolutely right. Perfect game, classic game, can't even complain. The sequel was even good. You made a second Mario Galaxy game, and even that was good. The gameplay, the graphics, the music, everything about this game, perfect. Absolutely perfect game. But when people talk about why the Wii sucks ass, well, a lot of people tend to bring up the fact that oh, you know, it's got shovelware, it's got some cheap kids games, it's got shitty tie-in games, that kind of thing. Let me tell you something, there are some real hidden gems here on the Wii. You know, even though the console sucks, there are some hidden gems here. You know, you got some classics, you got Smurfs 2, and you got Alvin and the Chipmunks, which was a cheap rock band looking ass game with even shittier songs. iCarly, know what I'm saying? They made an iCarly game, which was one of the many minigame collections that was on the Wii. You know, one of these kind of games. I guess that technically counts as shovelware, but still the point still stands, fam. So you know what? Despite all the setbacks, despite all the stupid ass games, all the stupid minigame collections, all the stupid kid games, all the stupid shovelware, the terrible controls, the horribly dated graphics, despite all of that, the Wii is a classic gaming console that people still talk about to this day. You know, this guy Scott over here, he loved talking about the Wii. It's his favorite console to talk about, right? He grew up with it. We all did. We all grew up with it. I remember this shit. So because of that, I just gotta say, despite it being an absolute classic, the Wii absolutely sucks as a console. You know, it's got some good games on it. You know, it's a classic console, but it's nothing compared to the classic that was the Wii U.
Hey, what if we make a bunch of video games? Gamers do not play games, Nintendo. Very out of touch and bad console F tier.